Yearbook is the publication that most people are really familiar with. So we do a lot of the things that you would expect us to do. So we take photos, we interview people, we write stories, and we write captions for photos. But what's really cool about being in high school yearbook is you have a lot of freedom in the design of your pages, so you get to decide where you want your pictures and where you want your stories. Another great thing about being in high school yearbook is that we have a lot of freedom as students. It's all student-led, so we get a lot of say in what the book looks like, the cover, the page order. So that's what you can look forward to if you do the Hebron Talon.
In newspaper, you are the voice of the school. Through interviewing, writing, editing, and photography, you tell the stories of students and the events that happen within the school. As a student-led publication, the responsibility of keeping up an updated newspaper is up to us.
In my opinion, broadcast is the funnest publication because you get to learn so many skills. Everything from videography, news writing, to working with people and really strict deadlines. You're going to use these skills on a daily basis in the program and also in real life. In the course of 2 short weeks, we have to come up with a story idea, schedule interviews, shoot B-roll, and then do all of the editing. And what you produce in these 2 short weeks is going to be seen by the entire school. It can be kind of nerve-wracking, but when people recognize you in the hallway from Hawk TV, it definitely pays off. When I first joined broadcast, I never knew this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
One great thing about being on a publication staff is that it looks great on your college resumes. For one, it shows that you have organization skills, you get extracurricular hours from it, and it shows you're involved in your school.
One of my favorite things about joining a publication staff is around twice a year we go to state and national conventions where we take part in workshops and competitions, and you just get to walk around the city and have a nice time with your friends. We went to San Antonio earlier this year, and it was probably the highlight of my year so far, so join staff.
One of my favorite things about being on the publication staff is the exclusivity you get that a lot of regular students don't. So an example would be like with football, you get a free pass to the events, so no paying for the ticket, and you get to be on the sidelines, so a lot closer to the game. Another would be theater, which you get free seats to the plays and you get to be like backstage, and so it's almost like being behind the scenes, and I think that's a really cool thing to have.
One of my favorite things about being on a publication staff is that you get really involved with the school. So you have the opportunity to go to a lot of sports games and theater plays because you're there to capture it for your publication.
In any publication staff, you have to learn how to work with each other, which means that you have to communicate inside and outside of school, which ends up building all of these connections and these friendships that will last until the rest of high school and probably even longer.
Being on a publication staff can help you develop skills such as managing deadlines, talking to authority figures, or writing proficiently, all of which are skills that can help you in the workplace. Not only that, but by searching for stories and meeting new people, you develop communication skills too.
If you're going into college for journalism, you get a huge advantage by joining in high school. You get to learn the basics of writing, photography, working on a team, and meeting deadline. If you join journalism, you get a first-hand experience on not only how to cover events, but people also.